Hey, it's me, Jauffre, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 68 of Oblivion. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 68. Have you made it? We're one away from the big, funny sex number. Can you believe it? We're so close. We're so close. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, episode 68. Yes, we are playing Oblivion Remastered, 100%ing, even though it's given me a few issues, namely the arena, obviously. We'll figure it out. Like I said, there's always workarounds, specifically with Bethesda games. You know, Bethesda games specifically, a lot of the time, there are ways to make things happen because of how the creation engine is and just being able to kind of, you know, it's kind of open, right? Like you can wait for any time, you can kind of fast travel at any time, that sort of thing. So we'll try to figure it out. But anyways, we were doing the main quest, which I do want to switch over to the final guild soon here. But I think maybe we'll go a little bit more with the main quest. I just don't want to get too close to the end of the main quest because I definitely want to save that for later. We also have a side quest here too. This one's a little tough. DLC and... sucks. People did give me a couple of workarounds for this, but it's the gut feeling, man. You know, it's like that is working now, though. That's kind of weird. Why is that working? I don't know if it's specific quests or what. Because typically when I open up the quest menu and try to like activate something and go to it on the map, it does not work. But now it's working. So that is interesting. Now, people did say to bet. I swear to God, didn't we do that already? I feel like we literally did try betting first, but let's give it a shot, because if you think about it, they do have to run an arena match. I don't think it would fix it, but they are running an arena match, right? So maybe that would reset it? That would be very surprising to me.
Ah, another happy spectator. You, of course, want to bet on a fight. Who will it be this time? The blue team or the yellow team?
The blue team. I mean, it's always got to be blue, man. I'm never even gonna pick this icon, this dialogue option here. Blue is the best color to ever be. I'll bet on the blue team.
Oh, right then. The blue team it is. How much do you want to bet?
I'm feeling lucky. I'll bet 100 gold, which is literally nothing to Vaurelius right now.
Oh, right, my friend. You've got 100 gold down on the blue team. Good luck and enjoy the match. Oh, and if you win, come see me for your payout.
Will do. Why are your eyes bloodshot, by the way? Also, every time I drink a beer, people think that it's alcoholic. It's not. This is, what is it? Best Day Brewery? Yeah, non-alcoholic. Still have not had a drop of alcohol since I stopped, which, again, like, I get a lot of, like, you know, congratulations, good job and stuff. It's like, to me, like I said, it's more so of a personal challenge. It wasn't really like tied to any like, I need to stop now. It was more so just like, I like eating food and I like having more calories, and drinking typically takes away from that. So yeah, no, anytime you see me drinking a beer or anything, it's non-alcoholic, FYI.
Good citizens of the Empire. You came to watch a fight, and a fight you shall have. It's the blue team versus the yellow team in a battle to the death.
Let's do it.
Lower the gates.
Go blue. You're the best, blue. You're the best around. No yellow can take you down because it's the worst color that exists. In fact, that's what I agree. That's what I actually believe, is that yellow is actually the worst color that exists. They should change the lyrics to that original song to that. Be a much better song. All right, so we got our blue team bro with like a warhammer, steel warhammer or something, and then we've got the yellow team with a was it like a leather shield and like I can't even tell what type of weapon they're using. It's like a dagger. Looks like a dagger or something, as Owen would say. It's like a heavily armored wasp. Right? Oh, there's actually people in the arena. Were there always people up there? Because that looks... Nice.
Have a winner.
There we go.
Behold, a combatant from the blue team. If you bet on the blue team, see the gatekeeper to collect your winnings.
Okay, I'm just going to let that like all play out, because if this actually resets it, that will be insane. Okay, good job, blue. So I guess we get a net total of 100 gold bonus, which again doesn't really matter in the slightest. But if it resets the arena, I will be beyond the moon.
You won! Congratulations! Here are your winnings, my friend. 200 gold pieces. Come back and bet on the matches as often as you like.
See, he's good. That voice actor is really good there, because like he's, you know, he's Again, I think the most common mistake beginning voice actors do, myself included, is they just read the lines, right? You're reading and you're trying to do a voice. But that voice actor right there probably put behind that. He's genuinely excited, right? He's excited for the player. Congratulations, you won! Like, he did a good job, you know what I mean?
Gladiator.
Oh my god, shut up. Wait, no, we are coming to you, right? Okay, rumors.
Gotta move on.
Yeah, he just keeps saying gladiator, so I feel like it's never gonna go back, but okay, let's try it. So we'll run through all of his dialogue just to see. Gaiden Shinji, Grand Champion, ready for a match. He's gonna say, I know. Watch, here it comes. Rules of competition, rumors, ready for a match.
I know, move on.
We tried knocking him out, right? Well, somebody said, like, go completely naked, but it's just not going to work. It's the time. Yeah, it's the time thing. The video game thinks that the time is wrong in the arena for whatever reason that is. So I don't know what would solve that time issue, but it's the time. I mean, it could be obviously a whole slew of other things, but that seems to be what it is the time. So... Again, I mean, I'll keep trying things that people say just because if it does actually work, that would be insane. And I'd be so happy. But yeah, man, I don't know. Unless, again, somebody just finds like a specific thing where they find a Reddit post and it exactly fixes this issue that I'm having. Let me know. But outside of that, very unfortunate. I can't believe we're how long? Like May, June, July, August. Yeah, nearing September by the time that I'm recording this. And still... no arena fix. Crazy, man. Major quest line. Major side quest line. Actually insane. Also, please don't be an infinite loading screen here, man. I'm trying... Oblivion Remastered, I'm trying... I was singing your praises for so long at the beginning, and now I just feel like we're running into a lot of weird stuff. Man... I feel like this is an infinite loading screen, folks, so I will see you on the other side of it. All right, and we are back. Everything is hopefully back in working order. Video game, Oblivion Remastered, please work with me here, baby. I've always, you know, said how Oblivion's bugs don't really ever bother me, and I typically don't have any game-breaking bugs. But, hey, baby, come on, just relax a little bit, all right? All right, so we're doing the quest Spies. We have seen that there are some, Captain Stefan described them as, they're not, what did he say? They're not woodcrafty? What does that mean? I like, genuinely don't know what, the only thing I think of is, like, you know, elfy. Like, they, oh, yeah, you're just a straight-up bad person. Look at you coming over at me. Oh, you're approaching me? Severi Faram, and then Girol. Light armor mastery increase. Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You have learned to move easily with it in combat. As a journeyman of light armor, your gear is now damaged at a lower rate, which actually might be one of those things that is not good. Spies. The mythic Dawn agent named Girol is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Perhaps I should speak to Captain Bird, as Jauffre suggested. Okay, so we're going to block this guy. Do I have any perks with the block yet? I guess not. I still have the dash, of course. Here, hit me. Hit me! You can't hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Come on, you can't hit me! Hit me! Whack! One more. Wow! Cut you down to size. The mythic Dawn agent named Severi Faram is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Perhaps I should speak to Captain Bird, as Jauffre suggested. All right, so let's repair that. And then this is just a woman wearing literally a... Oh, so many quest updates. I found a key marked Basement Key. Perhaps this clue can help me locate a mythic Dawn agent's base in Bruma. Captain Bird may be able to provide some information about suspicious activity. Captain Bird... Oh, yeah, that's right. Captain Bird of the Watch. Oh, I see what this game is doing. I get it. Okay, we're going to take your stuff. Let's also see what this is. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Oh. Oh, wait. This might be able to fix the arena. Oh, my God. Hold on. So this is going to do the thing what was the... I saw some fix recently where somebody said, like, reverse it. So it's like, oh, maybe put this on and then... So maybe we go naked, put this on, let it run out naturally, then put on the raiment. Again, I don't think it's going to work, but yeah, I'm saying no. And then I'm just going to take everything off. So including the weapon, boopity, 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 boopity. And then there's Vaurelius, who looks, rocking his Walter White. Walter Tidy White Ease. Has it never been a thing? Walter Tidy White Ease. That's weird. Why is that not a thing? It probably is. Anyways. Okay, so completely naked. We're going to go, yes. Now we are wearing, looks like gauntlets and then also a Daedric dagger. Now I'm going to let this stuff run out automatically. So I think I don't want to put it away because if I put it away, it will automatically, like, it just goes away, right? So we want to let this run out in real time, which means we probably just want to move around. Unfortunately, we're going to have to talk to people with a weapon drawn, which means our disposition goes down by 10. I do believe. But that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll just follow the quest markers naturally, keeping our weapon out here. And then hopefully once this... Yeah, we could try. I mean, if this actually fixes the arena, that would be insane. Because it does seem to be tied to this specifically. Summoning and desummoning Daedric stuff. It does seem to be specifically tied to that. Why am I not getting a quest?
What is it?
That was weird. It was kind of like hidden off my compass. Okay, Captain. Bird.
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
Oh, good for you. I've found spies coming from Bruma.
Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious?
What, was he just saying Jira was a part of their crew, or is he saying they knew about Jira? Yeah, okay, that's weird. Jira was actually a Mythic Dawn agent.
God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'll allow you to work with Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. Okay, thank you. Anything else about these spies?
I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better.
Okay, are you giving me permission to kill people? Is that what you're saying? What can you tell me about Bruma?
I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect.
Oh, I always thought he was a Nord because he's got that Nord voice actor.
Just go away.
Okay, we all don't need to talk at once. We can all take our turns. By the way, GV's Talking Corner, and also a question of the episode kind of at the same time. Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You know, this game came out, I think we did guides for like all the shrines basically, and those guides still get comments. Which is why I want to try guiding Silksong, which by the time that this video goes up,
So tiresome.
Silksong should already have a bunch of videos on this channel, I would think. But anyways, yeah, really enjoy guiding games a lot of the time. So with Silksong, I'm excited for that. But also, what I'm saying here is that, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, guided a whole bunch and then burnt the hell out. I don't think I was playing it at a time where I was really ready to devote so much time into something that large. Because, man, oh man, Tears of the Kingdom is a massive game. Like, Breath of the Wild already was huge, but then Tears of the Kingdom takes it to an entirely another level. So, have you played Tears of the Kingdom? And for those that don't know what I'm even talking about, Tears of the Kingdom is basically the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. And then they made basically a direct sequel, which is kind of rare for Zelda. I'm trying to even think if that's been done before. Has there ever been a sequel? Majora's Mask is kind of a sequel to Ocarina, but not really. My favorite Zelda, by the way. I think we're looking for like a trap door or something. Is there no sequel? I mean, there's The Legend of Zelda 1 and 2, but they're kind of different as well. And then Link to the Past, or, oh, it's literally right here. Trapdoor to Gerald's basement. A Link, oh my god, A Link to the Past, yeah. I always get A Link to the Past and, Link's Awakening for some reason mixed up. Anyways, I'm trying to think if there's ever been a sequel. Is it really never until Tears of the Kingdom? That sounds crazy. Anyways, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is a direct sequel pretty much to Breath of the Wild, which were fantastic games. I'm a diehard Zelda fan, so for me, it's like I will always prefer more traditional Zeldas like Twilight Princess, like Wind Waker, even like Ocarina of Time. But I still enjoy Breath of the Wild a lot, and also Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is huge, man, compared to like Breath of the Wild. Gerald's orders. I don't like reading these because they kind of spoil what it said in here. So we don't know. So who's giving the orders here? Bruma Cameron? I think that's a woman. Gerald, the Master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Coral. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to the glorious cleansing. The Master has chosen you and Severi for a most crucial mission, a sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim Heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed blades. The Master has made its destruction the top priority of the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on the Septim's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple, and your assessment of temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. And once the Great Gate is opened, the fall of Bruma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septim will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch. But again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. The dawn is breaking. Bruma Cameron. And that's us, right? The Imperial agent. Yeah, because it would say like Khajiit agent, wouldn't it? Were we a Khajiit, you know? Okay, cool. Now, I don't want to... Well, we can open up a menu. That's fine. I just want to make sure this enchantment, this conjured whatever, runs out naturally. But anyway, so now I have a newfound appreciation for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's such a massive freaking game. It's crazy big with so many things to do. Even more so than Breath of the Wild, which again was already huge. So it's a bit overwhelming, you know, and you kind of have to have enough time and dedication to it. So yeah, I enjoyed a lot though. I mean, if you don't really know anything about Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, they're basically just open world Zelda games. And their big thing is kind of just like, I would say, interactive gameplay. There's just so many like weird little tools and powers and upgrades that you can kind of interact with. It's like very like kind of like physics-based series with a lot of toys is like kind of the best way to describe it. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun, man, when you really get into it. And then Tears of the Kingdom, its big thing is the Zonai devices, which basically is just devices you can, like, find and use everywhere that do all sorts of things. You need to cook something, pop out a portable pot. You need to, like, spring something up, pop out a portable spring. You need to, like, make a glider so you can fly from one thing to another, pop out a glider, and then you kind of combine all of that stuff. So... yeah, it's very fun. It's just super duper overwhelming. I hate how they did the companions in that game. And by the way, I don't think the voice acting is particularly strong either. Matthew Mercer's great as Ganondorf, but man, some of the voice acting in that game is like, how the heck? I feel like with Nintendo's power and influence, you could get the top of the top of the top. And nothing against the actual voice actors, because that might have just been the direction, you know? But I just, man, I don't get the voice acting in Tears of the Kingdom, and I feel like Breath of the Wild was similar to that too. Okay, so it has run out naturally. We're also naked, so I'm gonna try this right now. If this works, I will be so excited. So Imperial City Arena, and I'm probably just not doing this the way that we should be doing it either, but we're gonna give it a shot. So now the question is, do we talk to? I guess we'll talk to him normally because I don't know why that would break anything. And it might not even be the time where we would be able to do this, but...
Gladiator.
Yeah, gladiator. So you said, ready for a match?
I know.
Now, he said, I know. What time is it? So that might be good? 12:53 a.m. because it's not time. So then I'm going to wait 12 hours, which would be noon, about to be 1. So that would be 9 to 9. But yeah, I like Tears of the Kingdom a lot. I'm going to beat it. I hate how they did the companions. They should have just done it how they did it in Breath of the Wild. Activating the powers is so annoying in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I don't even understand why they did that. But yeah, have you played Tears of the Kingdom? What are your thoughts? Let me know. I've never beaten it. I got to the very end, but I kind of just, like, super hard fell off of it. So I'm excited to actually, like, basically do all content this time around.
Gladiator. Mm-hmm. I know. Gotta move on.
So frustrating. All right, so I'm going to take a arena heavy raiment 1. Going to put that on. I don't think this is going to matter. Although that might just reset it right there. Boom. Talk to you.
Gladiator.
Yep. Ready for match?
I know. Gotta move on.
Oh, man, it sucks.
Gladiator.
Ready for a match?
I know. Gotta move on.
Yeah, I don't know. That's, as far as I know, that's basically everything. We tried knocking out Owen. We tried, you know, conjuring the stuff, waiting for it to run out, putting the stuff back on, etc., etc., etc. Again, if anyone has a surefire way, let me know in the comments, even if it's sometime in the future. But I think at this point we have literally tried everything, which is just insane to me, man. I can't believe that that's just like a thing. That's like a major glitch, you know? Okay, so we're going to put all this back on. I think that's everything. Cool. And then let's go turn in this quest. Back to Cloud Ruler Temple. Back to Cloud Ruler Temple. What else? What else as we're walking back up here? Trying to think what else to talk about. Yeah, the story's interesting. Basically about the imprisoning war with Ganondorf, how they kind of, you know, stowed Ganondorf away. But then he became like a bad guy in Breath of the Wild, but now he's kind of like a different bad guy, I guess. It's kind of weird. A lot of game stories go over my head a lot of the time.
What have you learned about the spies?
What show Jauffre Giral's orders.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes.
Now, eventually, I do want to switch, and it might be very near here. We might just want to get the quest from Martin first.
I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his progress with the Xarxes.
Will do, Jauffre. What up, my boy?
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xarxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual. But so far, I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra Lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric Lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
Interesting. Quest added blood of the Daedra. A Daedric artifact. Right. Anything else about the Mysterium Xarxes?
I've learned that the Mysterium Xarxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Mankar Cameron bound himself to the Xarxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual.
Okay, now I don't want to choose this because I feel like he's going to take... Because we have, like, Azura's Star, right?
I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return. with the Daedric
Okay.
artifact.
So a challenge with Vaurelius's character was that, you know, I wanted to make him anti-magic, very martial Imperial, as is typical with Imperials. But obviously this is a 100% playthrough, which means it's always been tricky, but I kind of do put the role play to kind of like a close second behind making sure everything gets done in the playthrough as the primary objective. But that means I basically have to think of, you know, motivations for like why my characters would do things that normally they would not do. All of that to say is that, yeah, I wanted to think of a way for Vaurelius to get involved with the final guild. Ooh, oh, that's the gate to Skyrim, I think, over there. So this was my idea, was basically that, you know, as we're progressing the main quest, which he definitely wants to help his homeland of Cyrodiil, he realizes there's so much dastardly Daedric magic going on, in this plot, you know, with the Daedric Lord Mehrunes Dagon. Oh, this is not the... It's Skyrim. In Skyrim, you can find the gate to Cyrodiil, which I don't know if you can find the gate to Skyrim, which would be the same gate, basically. I'm not sure if that's a thing. In Oblivion. I don't remember. So anyways, I think Vaurelius realizes, even though he resists, literally, but also figuratively, magic and learning magic, he's going to need to dabble into it in order to save his homeland of Cyrodiil. So that was the idea there, which is why I wanted to save the final guild for last, which I think we'll do now, because after Martin's talking about Daedric artifacts, yeah, I think this would be a good time to kind of switch over. So, what that means is, which one do I want to start with? Because we did this somewhat recently, I think with the Oblivion hardest difficulty playthrough before Oblivion Remastered was shadow dropped and announced. Yeah, oh, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah, with that crazy looking NPC. Okay, so the final guild, as most people probably know anyways, is going to be the Mages Guild for the Mages. Obviously, it's a Mages Guild, which this character just wasn't really involved with, of course. So, yeah, now we're going to seek knowledge, bearer seek lest, seek knowledge and improve our magical ability, because I think Vaurelius intuits that that will basically be necessary in order to fight against the Daedric powers. Pretty much is the idea there. So what that means is we need to find a Mages Guild, which obviously on our journey Vaurelius has seen. We passed the history check. Would it be a history check? I guess it would be more of a... Would it be Is that the biggest... By the way, where's the freaking Mages Guild here? In Dungeons and Dragons, would it be a history check? Is there any other, like, world? There's no world check. It's kind of like, yeah, a history check. Isn't it? So I guess, yeah. What I'm saying is Vaurelius would pass the history check here and know that there are Mages Guilds, obviously. So here's the Leowin Mages Guild. Now, for anybody that hasn't seen the Mages Guild, which I've done a lot, I've covered it a lot at this point on this channel, you're in for a treat, because it's a bit of a different kind of guild. And also, we haven't finished the Mages Guild in quite a while. So this will be the first time I'm, like, finishing
journeyman.
it in a while.
Hello.
Oh, there's this guy right
What's
here.
going
I think
on
we'll
with
wait
you?
on him.
I ran
Notice
into a
that
couple
he
of
is
mud crabs not long
essential.
ago.
Yo,
My name is Agata. I'm responsible for enchanted item recharge for the guild here in Leowin.
which I would love to utilize if it wasn't so unbelievably expensive. In fact, let's check.
Always keep your magic equipment charged.
We only have one? So yeah, it's like basically 1-to-1. If the item has 4,500 charge, it costs 4,500 gold to recharge it. Which is not worth it all, because basically this thing is going to have how many uses? So we recharge all of this, and then like after 37 stabs, it's done anyways. So horrendously bad in terms of a deal. One of the number one things I hate about Oblivion. Dislike, I guess I would say. I'm looking to join the Mages Guild.
There's no place like it in Cyrodiil. It's truly one of a kind. You should think about joining. DeGale can make you a member if you like.
Yo, where the Gale at? Leowin. What can you tell me about Leowin?
Leowin stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay.
Leowin stands alone? That sounds like a very bitter thing to say. Know any rumors?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Which again, as a kid, I always thought meant conjuring. So I always thought, like, when I was using conjuration, I was like, am I disobeying the law right now? But no, it just means there is no necromancy in this game, really, because when you're conjuring a skeleton, you're creating it. You're not, like, unearthing it, right? So there's no way to do necromancy, as far as I know, unless I'm just forgetting something. Anyways, okay, so she said DeGale. Hi!
Well,
How's it? Well,
what's
Matt.
new with you?
There are rumors
Door
that
to
the
Mage's
Nords are
Guild
attempting to
base.
capture the whole of Solstheim.
Okay, so we need
And
to
remove the
find
Imperial fort on the
DeGale, which I'm going to wait here 9 hours. What else about Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, well, I don't want to spoil too many things either. I don't know, it's just such a weird game. It's a lot of fun, but it's so weird, especially as a Zelda game. Very, very different from your average bear when it comes to Zelda. DeGale?
Greetings, child. The Mages Guild has a future for you, I believe. I have seen it. You should consider joining.
They changed her voice actress because it's the voice actress that was the main elf woman voice actress. Yeah, I would love to join the Mages Guild.
The Guild is accepting new members, but it may require some hard work on your part. Are you sure you wish to join?
Oh, like so sure. Yes, I want to join the guild.
Welcome, child, to the Guild of Mages. You shall be called associate by all. Recommendations you need from all guild halls in Cyrodiil. None will be easy to acquire. Too many motives, too much noise. May luck be with you, and may your wisdom guide you well. The Arcane University will need your help someday. I have seen it.
I don't know if I've ever heard that dialogue before, because I don't know if I've ever started with Leowyn. Because, yeah, basically you can start wherever you want, because you need to get recommendations from every guild in Oblivion. Associate Mages Guild. Again, it's so weird getting these achievements. I've had these for, like, my whole life, basically. Tell me more about the Mages Guild.
The Guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you. Always been waiting for you.
Okay, I want to hear her take, this voice actress's take on DeGale's lines, because DeGale was very memorable because, I mean, you'll see most likely. Tell me about the Arcane University.
Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the Guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it.
Yeah, we get it. You see things. My God.
Farewell, child.
Okay, I'm supposed to get...
associate.
Hi. Her recommendation, I believe. But yeah, again, it's weird that we're starting here.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
I'm looking for a Leowyn recommendation.
Ah, yes. I'm afraid I'm unable to issue a recommendation. Only DeGale can do that. You may try to speak to her. If it doesn't go well, come see me.
Okay.
You too.
Bye.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no. You seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words?
Yeah, she's really good. I like her takes on this. Also, I'm wondering, is that original voice actress in? I mean, I'm sure she is, but like, I'm trying to remember if we've ever heard her like recently. The voice actress that's notorious for having that line in where she's like, let me do that one again, and they kept it in the game. Yeah, okay. Yes, I'll help because I think I have to.
Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest.
Okay, have a good one. Also, her teeth are like weird as hell. They're like a giant. It's like almost like a giant denture in her mouth there. Who's Agata?
She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times.
Agata Kedavra!
Farewell, child.
Goodbye! Hello!
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Well, you probably overheard it because you were literally right like a foot behind me, but yeah. It was difficult talking to Gale?
She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her.
Right. Well, did she even mention the stone? I guess she did. She needs her Seer's stone, I suppose.
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone?
Yes, I can do exactly that, Agata.
You too.
Bye! All right, so we got to speak to the other mage. Ooh, I love how those glow. Do those always glow like that? I feel like even in the remaster, I don't remember them glowing like that. That's crazy. Who are you? It's Drassa. I think we want to find this man.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, he looks good. Yeah, I kind of like because Oblivion Remastered. I don't know. Some of the characters look goofier, but some of the characters look a little more realistic. He looks a little more realistic than what he looks like in the original. Because in the original, he is insane looking. I'm trying to find out about the Seer Stone.
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Gale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all.
I mean, I can honestly understand that. Yeah, if you need like a stone to make yourself like sane, but I guess the stone helps her be a really good leader. I don't know. This is kind of weird, to be honest with you. Okay, well, do you know where the stone is?
What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change.
So let it go, but you also don't want me to like, or you want things to change. Okay.
Be seeing you.
Bye!
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Who are we supposed to talk to now? Anything more about the Seer's Stone?
So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about Gale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer's Stone and Gale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar.
Or keep an eye on Calthar.
Take care.
All right, bye. Okay, Gale, where's she at? Where that Gale at? Yo.
You seek more from me, child. It is as I have seen. I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness. Bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine, if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Yeah, I really like her, her delivery on her lines is really good. I like her take on this character quite a bit. Okay, well, who the heck knows about that? Maybe Agata?
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
There absolutely is. You know, I gotta keep doing this runaround.
What do you want?
Hi! Were you supposed to ask about this? Because she just gave us a hint, but we don't actually still know. And I don't think they're saying, or maybe they are. Anything else about Gale?
I've heard she was put in charge of the Leowen Guild Hall as a favor. not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it?
Yeah, I know, man. You got a chip on your shoulder. I'm trying to figure something out here.
You too.
Bye! Okay, maybe I feel like it's a gotta again.
Yes? Is there something I can...
Because I remember getting stuck here before. It's like you have to talk about certain things. It's weird. Or Mage's Guild? Mage's Guild?
You may need to ask around.
Yeah, the gal.
She's let...
Right.
Goodbye.
Okay. Who are we? I don't actually know who we're supposed to ask. Maybe it's just another random mage, because they're not giving me a an actual quest marker. But let me make sure the right quest is added here. Leowin recommendation. It should be some... Oh, it's just going to show me where... I feel like that... Well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't update since we didn't have it as our active quest, but I thought something would change. Doesn't it say quest updated? I could just be wrong. All right, so anyways, without even asking anybody else, we realize that it is Fort Blue Blood, because that's where blood ran blue. Yeah, let's talk more about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm trying to... There's so many things to talk about with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I'm trying not to spoil things, though, because I'll say this. Tears of the Kingdom feels like triple the game that Breath of the Wild was. I saw an opinion recently that said it feels like Breath of the Wild was a tech demo for Tears of the Kingdom. I probably wouldn't go that far. I've arrived at Fort Blue Blood. DeGale's father should be buried inside. I probably wouldn't go that far just because Breath of the Wild is definitely its own thing. They do expand on quite a bit of specifically gameplay mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom, but not... yeah, Breath of the Wild is fully fleshed out too. To say that it's a tech demo is kind of like, I think, doing a disservice to Breath of the Wild. Who is that? I feel like that's a vampire right there. So we're going to try to sneak around them. Yeah, why is our sneak so bad? And why is our sneak level up so slow? I feel like something's going on. Marauder. The enchanted item does not have enough charge. Just get stabbed. Like, why are you even fighting me? Like, why? What's my carry weight at by the weight? 311 out of 575. So we can definitely take this expensive stuff. And we should as well. We should also repair stuff. Too, especially the heavy armor, because the heavy armor will degrade at a normal pace. Armor is at 71. So we're making some good progress there. All right, let's go on a sneak mission. We definitely need to level up our sneak. I cannot believe at the slow rate that our sneak is leveling up. It's actually crazy. It really does feel like something else is going on because I feel like in base Oblivion.
There's islands in Nibbin Bay no one has visited in 100 years.
In base Oblivion,
No telling what you'll find.
I feel like
Good day.
your sneak levels up much faster. Okay, so we're going to try to get a sneak attack off. It could just be like we're a higher level and they just have higher, I don't know, perceptions or whatever. So let's grab ourselves a poisson, or as the French say, a poison. Fire damage? Fire damage on self, but that'll apply to the weapon, yeah. Okay, yeah. Didn't really do much. Also, weakness to normal weapons. Gotta remember that, too. Got a decent DPS. Oh, you died to the reflect. I see. Hit me. You can't hit me. Hit me. Hit me. You can't hit me. Man, see, like, restoration is increasing so fast now, but typically, restoration is a very slow, invalid school of magic. I'm going to cut you down. Tell him that God's going to cut him down. And tell him that God's going to cut him down. Where's your weapon at? I see it right there. Ebony longsword. You're over encumbered already. All right, so let's sort by weight. And then what do we got? Ebony claymore. Yeah, this thing is 56 pounds. I wonder how that relates to real life. Like, what would be the... Would a claymore be 56 pounds? I guess I could see that. I'm terrible with, like, being put on the spot. And measurements and stuff. But I'm trying to think. Okay, so wait. Let's sort by weight again. Ebony longsword, sure. And then what are we going to be at? We're going to be at 591. Wow. Ebony bow is the next. Oh, I was trying to look at all items. Okay, same thing. Yeah, Daedric Cuirass. Ebony Cuirass. Around the same weight. And the Daedric's worth a lot more. Not that it matters, because you still need to find somebody that can buy that, which is the hardest thing. Okay, where does this go? Old wooden door. I mean, again, exploring in Oblivion just not much of an incentive to do it for me personally, just because you just get randomized loot, and it's like, we're not going to need the money. Like, whatever we find, unless it's one of those rare, unique items that you can find randomly. Like, outside of that, I just don't really need it. Oh, we also need to be using magic now, too, because we have officially joined the Mages Guild. So, what magic do we have? What we want is on target. Baronoff's Bloody Icicle requires destruction. Black Winter, Elemental Bolt, 51 Magicka, 95% spell effectiveness as well. We get 100 if we wore like basically full non-armor. Yeah. Did I make this? Let's shortcut that. Shows shortcuts. We'll put it down. What are you doing? We'll put that here. What are you doing? No! What did you just do? Go here. You go here? So weird. Okay. Then you, Elemental Bolt. So this uses 50 Magicka. Ooh! I like the ice. I like that it takes on the ice form. Ooh, that actually dealt quite a bit. Okay, I'm kind of missing my shots here. You pathetic worm! What'd you call me? You guys are like, you don't gotta be toxic and abusive. Okay? Like, listen, fighting me is one thing, but, like, we don't need to be name-calling. Like, I thought we were above that, personally. I'm definitely not above stabbing you in the neck with a knife. Marauder Battle Mage. Goodbye. Athletics increased to 79. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and heal. And then, yeah, we're just going to find our way through the quest without, you know, over-exploring, just simply because I honestly don't think we're going to get too much, if I'm being completely honest. Also, yeah, infinite amount of, like, high-value loot, but it's honestly just more annoying for me to try to, you know, balance the inventory of it all. We could always return and get it and then sell it. I honestly don't even know if we're going to need that much gold to, like, buy out everything in the entire game, because I'm trying to think of anything left that's going to be like, super-duper costly. Okay, I'm going to need you to turn around. Thank you. Turn around so I can walk up and stab you right in the ass. Thank you so much. I appreciate that around. Now I'm going to find a poison that I can apply to my thing. Turn around. Yeah! Wow, that did nothing.
Smear's beard. We've got ourselves a live one.
Huh, tell me you're a Nord without telling me you're a Nord. All right, this is like how Lucien Lachance died. A flurry of blows, you know what I mean? Okay, thank you. Let's go and repair. Every now and then I fall apart, and I think there's another person in here. I think I heard that there's another person in here. Well, Matt.
Got here.
Whoa, is that really how much damage that's doing? What does it seem like? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I feel like I'm so used to, like, when I land attacks in Oblivion that are magical, they just don't end up doing all that much. Do it. Whoop! Oh, come on. What's the point of adding the dash if you can, like, never dash out of the arrows? Because they're too, like, accurate with them, you know? Once upon a time I was born in love. Now I'm only falling apart. A bump, bump. Okay. So is this a new area, or is this where we're trying to get to? Old wooden door. So not a new area. It looks like what we're trying to... Nothing. Yeah, we did this, like, super recently. This layout is fresh in my mind right now. So I'm going to try to hit it with the Elemental Bolt, because I kind of want to see how much damage that deals. Yeah, that doesn't deal a lot, but it could just be based on how much armor that they have. Woo! But I do like that damage. It does seem like we're dealing a lot of damage. Okay, that guy's dead. Ooh, dodge the fireball. I literally heard that fireball coming. And my brain made the note to, like, dash a little bit to not get hit by it. Whoop! Marauder Warlord, who gets his own, like, little health bar kind of flare. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll take the boots. Fort Blue Blood Key. Yeah, all these guys have, like, full Daedric stuff now, so it's not going to be hard to get a full suite of Daedric stuff if we really want it. I know it's going to hurt some people, like, walking past all that stuff, but again, honestly, who needs that much money? Honestly. Okay. What the hell? Why are there there's like a troll and a Landro down here. What the hell? Or is that a spider? No, that's a Landro. Oh my god, this would be my worst nightmare finding one of those in real life. Hi-ya! Elemental boat! Yeah, Landro. Man, I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen those guys. Whoop, we're gonna dash back. Come on. Whoop! It's like, what's the point of dashing if it's just like, the hitbox is so large anyways. Whoa! There's that Banjo-Kazooie Gobi camel sound clip. Alright, Ogre Teeth and then Manduin's Coffin. Battle Axe of Putrefaction, which is not unique and honestly gonna weigh too much, I think. Yeah, literally. By like 10, which is crazy. Manduin's Amulet. I have found the amulet Degale needed. I should return it to her immediately. And then... What's funny is I always do this quest at a low level, but now I'm not even scared. But before I was scared because this was a little tough. No, hold on. I'm repairing. Hold on.
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
What are you doing here?
What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over.
Why do you want the amulet?
I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
I always love that last line. He just sounds so... It just, from the lead-in from the previous line, like, why do you have to ruin everything? Now you're gonna get cut down to size. I've defeated Calthar, who was attempting to manipulate Degale. I need to give her this information immediately. So yeah, it turns out the big, scary-looking guy with the big, scary-looking eyebrows was actually the aggressor, if you could believe that. Bear with me a second. If you could believe, but for a moment, that Calthar was in fact the evil one, well, you would be correct. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. You would be correct. Basically, is what I'm saying. All right, so a little shortcut back to the beginning. And that should be Leowin's Mages Guild recommendation done. I think in the Oblivion's hardest difficulty, we kind of got past the recommendation section and a little bit early into the next section after that. And that's kind of where we ended. So at a certain point, the Mages Guild will be kind of fresh for me because I have not done after a certain point in a long time. But the recommendation stuff I have done a lot. So we'll have to get through that segment, but then I am excited for the Mages Guild quest that I have not done in a while because, yeah, it's been a while. I remember how it ends, but I'm excited to see it all over again because I don't remember kind of like all the middle parts that I'm forgetting, if that makes sense.
Hello, Ivo.
Hello there. Anyways, there's Degale.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin.
Well, guess what? I have your Seer's stone.
Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child. I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future, things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands.
Gotcha. Well, thanks so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. I don't know what you're babbling about outside of that, but yeah, just kind of need that recommendation. So thanks so much for that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's go and sell to Mr. Nilfels. Oh, Melian, I don't know why I put a little L in there. Get rid of some of this heavy armor and weaponry that we have. And then, yeah, I wanted to talk more about... Uh-oh.
Take that! Why? You die!
Oh, my God. The other funny thing about Tears of the Kingdom... Marguerite Deal. Yeah, she's actually pretty strong. God, that's terrifying. Okay, we gotta cut her down because I don't want her killing any NPCs, but I gotta be careful because I don't want to hit the NPCs either. Yeah, the time of cleansing, whatever. Okay, I'm trying not to hit. Come on, guys, kill her. Let's do some magic, actually. Nope. Okay, that's what I thought it was going to be, because typically, yeah, if someone's attacking you in the middle of the day, it's going to be one of these secret Mythic Dawn people. You cannot wait while enemies are nearby, but it lets me repair? Doesn't it not let me repair? That's weird. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was going to say with Tears of the Kingdom 2, you want to take pictures of everything, same as in Breath of the Wild, because you're trying to fill a Hyrule compendium. So take pictures of literally every monster, you know, flora, fauna, weapon, shield, whatever. So it's funny because, like, she summoned that Daedroth, and my brain was immediately oh, I need to take a picture of it with the Purapad or Purapad, whatever it's called. But you can't do that because it's the wrong game. But my brain is so wired for Tears of the Kingdom right now. Anyways,
how are you today?
What up? Let's do Rugged Rhyme.
It's my pleasure.
And I'm going to sell you some stuff if you don't rugged mine. I'm going to take you up by 2 there as well. Yeah, okay, so all items, we're going to sort by weight. Daedric Cuirass, yeah. Greaves, yeah. Ebony Shield, Ebony Bow, Daedric Boots, Daedric Boots, Daedric Boots, Orcish Boots, Hatreds, Daedric Dagger, Orcish
bargain.
Shoot, man, that was the Mercantile. I think we just mastered it.
You've made it.
Yeah, I think we just became a master at Mercantile there. Funnily enough, Silver Dagger. That's probably good for now.
Goodbye.
Appreciate your business. Mercantile increased to 100. Yeah, so that is the Mercantile maxed out, and I hate skipping those messages because I get a rush of adrenaline or whatever when those pop up. So character, and then we go to major skills, and then we're looking for Mercantile. So the last one, Master. You always buy and sell items at the best price possible. Merchants offer the best items they have. Interesting. So I wonder if that unlocks any, like, major unique things. I don't know.
Yes?
Either way, we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Big thank you to our Tier 3 members, Tier 2 members, and Tier 3 patrons who get a special shout-out at the end of these videos. Andrew, Roger Hunt 5, Greg Weibel, Toe Collector, Ace of Swords, Forsaken Borg, Gothy Stitch, Jacob Marshall, Peter Prestige, Banana Brady, Montrosian, Purif, Low Country Grace, Lincoln Pop, Demon Wrath, Greg Bousquet, Chef Goulet, and Sarah Perret. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to all of our members and patrons for supporting this adventure. Thank you, the viewer, for watching. Who the heck is this dead person? Who is this? I don't know who that is. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. Just a dead... Okay, rest in peace, Steer Bjorn. Thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, bear with me with the Silksong stuff if you're heavy into this series. I know things are going to slow down a little bit, but I do want to put a focus on Silksong since I'm a massive Hollow Knight fan. So bear with me. Once Silksong is done, and it's only a $20 game, so I don't imagine it's going to take too crazy long. But once I do everything with that, the full focus will be back on Oblivion, unless something else, you know, that I definitely... Ooh, I want to cover that. Comes out, but Oblivion will always be chugging along. So just bear with me on that one. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye! Hey, it's me, GV. If you want to see more from me, you can check out the Patreon. It's literally $1, and there's a bunch of bonus streams and series over there. Also, check out these videos. And finally, if you want to get early videos, you can become a member by clicking join under the video, also in the description. Supports the channel, and you get a bunch of perks. Thanks for watching, and now I'm going to chill awkwardly while the rest of this outro plays out. How was your day?